So, one of the most challenging things it is for me to do is to not only get myself up and ready to go to the gym, is to actually go and then keep pushing through when I get there, especially when they start on those supersets. I have 7 fragrances I want to share with you as far as what you can wear to the gym, on your errands, or on a honeydew list that was completely unsolicited. But you know how that goes. Here we are. Lattafa from the Niche Amirati collection. This is antique. Said to be the likeness to Brie Charnel. Um, this is absolutely fantastic. I've never smelled Brie Charnel, and I'm not really in a big rush because this one, despite the look of the bottle, I mean, if you could imagine a baseball, how hard and solid that is, and maybe even as weighty, that's what you're going to get. If this looks heavy to you, it is. It's very heavy. And it's just as hard as a baseball, so don't throw it at anybody. But this is absolutely fantastic. So fresh, so clean. And even though it's listed as a woody gourmand, I don't get any edible notes from this particular fragrance. I would say it's gourmand, but in terms of a floral, fragrant essence of a gourmand. So let me share with you the notes. We have cardamom on the top, along with fig, coconut milk, and black tea. In the middle, we have iris, vetiver, jasmine. And in the dry down, you're going to get amber, sandalwood, tonka bean, caramel, and musk. I don't get the caramel at all, but once again, when they mix these fragrances together and all the notes become blended, you don't necessarily smell any particular one of anything. Sometimes it's just the culmination of the fragrances. And this is not only very long lasting because it will take you through a full day, not only through your gym session, it will stay with you for the day on your clothing in particular. This is just a fresh, constant, clean scent, and it's a joy. Whether you take it to the gym or to the office, I think you're completely going to be successful. But if you choose to pick it up for the gym, I think you're really, really going to have a good time with it. It won't invade anyone else's space, but it will certainly keep you company all the way through your workout. The next one I want to share with you is one of my favorites, not only for the gym, but just for the summertime. From Paris Corner, this is Coconut Lagoon. Now you can see where I am on my bottle. It's absolutely going to be time to do a refill on this and before it gets to an empty place. This is very, very uplifting. Don't look at this and think immediately coconut as far as what you might get in a pina colada. It is a tropical fragrance, but it is more on the uplifting, spritzy, zesty side of coconut. As I've described before, this one is more a scent for me, the husk of the coconut, not necessarily the flesh, but more so the husk. If you scoop that flesh out, you're left with the husk and the essence of what that coconut flesh would have been. That's what I'm getting when I get this, and it is so watery and cooling. Let me share with you the notes. On the top, we have lemon and mandarin, bergamot. Hard notes will give us apple, watermelon, and caramel. In the base, we have vanilla and coconut. I don't get any of the middle notes, but once again, once they stir it together and put it in this bottle, all of it comes together to give you something light, fresh, not fruity, but uplifting and just bright. I love this. This is great for all summer long. I mean, especially on those hot days, this will melt into your skin, not in terms of disappearing, but in terms of emitting and just shining just like the sun. This is absolutely fantastic and a mainstay. So if you haven't tried this one, even if you're not a person who really enjoys the scent of coconut, remember this is not going to give you the coconut fragrance itself. This is more so the husk of the coconut. And I think that's probably why I enjoy it so much because right now I'm really not into my gourmands. I definitely don't want to smell anything foody. This is not edible at all, but it is very, very much uplifting, refreshing, tropical, and just all around wonderful coconut scent. Give it a try. Sometimes when you're going to the gym, or sometimes when I'm going to the gym, I need a balance. Not only do I need to be awakened and refreshed, sometimes I just need a balance, something to ease my mind and get ready to focus on what it is I need to do once I get there. So sometimes that fragrance not only needs to be relaxing and easy for my mind, it also needs to be bold enough to keep me in the push. And I don't know if you've ever considered it, but Lattafa's Dynasty gives me just that. In the top notes, we have bergamot, ginger, clary sage, nutmeg, and raspberry. In the middle, we have rooibos tea, suede, and in the base, amberwood, cedarwood, and cashmere. This is long lasting. It is a powerfully long lasting tea fragrance, and if you could imagine just enough caffeine to get yourself started, and then you could have something to refresh yourself and ease your muscles if you're going into the sauna after that workout or after that swim in the pool. I just love this. So certainly the level of use as far as the fluid is not indicative of my love for this fragrance. This is definitely going to stay, especially with that rooibos tea in there. Love, 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 love it. This is exactly what I need when I need to stay focused and balanced because sometimes it's not just getting up and getting yourself ready to go to the gym. It's not only getting through the workout, sometimes it's the consistency that you need. And every little bit helps. And so on one day, one fragrance might do one thing, and another day, it might do something else. But that one is always a joy. It's not always my first pull, but it is a pull, especially if I need to focus on my goal. So, one of the most challenging things it is for me to do is to not only get myself up and ready to go to the gym, is to actually go and then keep pushing through when I get there, especially when they start on those supersets. So, I want to share with you a few fragrances and oils that really got me through this week. They were not only invigorating and just inspiring, I think you're really going to enjoy these selections. Actually, my instructor topped off the week by giving me a compliment before I could even say hello to him. He was asking me what it was I was wearing. So I'll start off with the two oils that I paired together. Brown Sugar Babe oil. This is, I want to say this is mint conditioned. I don't know if you've heard about this one, but this is, if you could imagine putting a peppermint patty in a bottle, that's how I would describe this. It is frosty, cold, and icy, and it is everything you could ever think about, the freshest, coolest peppermint patty you could ever dream of. If you have ever put a peppermint patty in the freezer and then you've taken it out and open it up, you hear that snap and you see that crisp nature of the mint on the inside, that's exactly what you get, less the dark chocolate. This is eye opening and it's awakening. It's exactly what I needed to get my day started. So I paired that along with Let's Chill. This is my new favorite from Brown Sugar Babe. This one is eucalyptus, and not just eucalyptus, but this is what helps to get me through when I'm trying to get those constant pushes and an extra set and an extra 10 seconds or the hold it here, hold it there kind of thing. This gives me the strength to push through because I get those constant wafts of the eucalyptus, and it's unresting, and it's relentless when it comes to, you know, keeping you awake, and got that constant spring of whoosh, and it's just exactly what I need for the gym. So I had those two oils together. Then I paired it with Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche, and this one is every bit of having the citron, the lemon. You also have some cedar on the top, along with pink pepper in the middle, and the base also includes some iris, amber, teakwood, just wonderful ingredients for this, and it made a wonderful triplet of combination fragrances for that day, and it was a huge success. So I had to get on here and tell you about it. Really looking forward to getting these back into the gym again because just when I thought I couldn't go, I got those wafts and I was able to make it through. So let me tell you about the others. Said to be a likeness to Barredo's Belle de Freak, this is Vibrant Vetiver Delight. This is crisp, just as refreshing and soothing as the color of this bottle. I mean, how beautifully packaged is this? This is so, so vivacious, so, so full of refreshing spring. The notes will give you lemon, blackcurrant, bergamot, African orange flower. The middle will give you cyclamen and violet, jasmine, and the dry down will give you vetiver, amber, musk, and Virginia cedar. I mean, this is like the perfect brew of green and sometimes when you want to do something else on a beautiful sunny day. This will make you make that left turn or that right turn, go right to where you're supposed to be. Handle your business first in the gym, rewarding yourself with something that you'll be glad about later on. And this is just wonderful. I love, love, love it. It is so, so crisp and cooling. And again, it's unisex, just as unisex as all the fragrances that I'm sharing with you in this video. It's made for man, made for woman, made for anyone in between. Just to wear it, and you'll see exactly what I mean. I've not yet tried the original Byredo Belle de Freak, but I've heard that this is the likeness that will give you the longevity that that particular fragrance doesn't. I'm not talking about the intense, but this is said to give you a more long-lasting experience than the original Byredo. But I'm not here to confirm or deny. I'm just simply saying I've been very, very pleased with this. It gives me at least 6 hours in the day, and I will keep this in my collection. Vibrant orange neroli. This, you see how juicy this looks? That's exactly what you're going to get in this fragrance. I remember looking at it and thinking, I got to get to this. And this is one of those things, if you could imagine a cool orange spritzy, an orange beverage with maybe just some carbonated water added to it. That's exactly what I get with this. It's springy, It is bursting with citrus and it's juicy. Let me give you the notes. On the top, you have mandarin orange and California lemon. The middle will give you neroli and jasmine sambac, and the base gives you white musk and cotton candy. And once again, what a beautiful, sparkling, clean fragrance that you can wear to the gym on a beautiful sunny day, on a beautiful rainy day. It's going to give you the sunshine that you need on any cloudy day, any sunny day. It'll give you that extra push. And it's just so rewarding. This also is from the Aroma Concepts Emir line of fragrances and for always in my collection of fragrances. So if you're curious to know what to wear this summer, whether it's a company fragrance, whether it's something that's going to last through the hot weather, or just some affordable options, check out the playlist here and I will share with you what those options are. In the meantime, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks again for stopping by. I appreciate you because it's just not the same if you're not here. I am LaTricia Renee and this is Becoming Beautiful You. Take good care.